Welcome to Chump Change, everybody. The post show where we talk about the truth behind the lies. And I am once again joined by the cast of Face Jam. We got Nick, Michael, Jordan, and Eric joining us. We win.
Confirmed.
Collectively, Face Jam did win. The audience lost, which I feel like we all knew going into this, and that's fine. We get to
Whoa.
Christ.
I love it. Monkey's unhinged.
Does that hurt for a long period of time to do, Michael? Does that eventually get sore?
Yeah, you look like
winning.
Look
Never.
Winning. I'm sore from all this winning.
I tried losing once. Hated it. Made me sick. I said never again.
And from then on, you just say,
Jeremy,
I win.
Incredibly painful.
Yeah. So during the envelope game, everyone was lying, right? I think every single person told a lie during that. So we got a lot of stories.
Nobody
that
got their story.
Yep, we can still get to hear. We did, we got to hear the lady of the night from Michael. That was the true tale. But as
AC,
for being
baby.
involved in a stabbing, and I keep doing this because there was quotes in the fact that was given to me. That was about Michael. So Michael, I want to know, how were you involved in a stabbing at a mall? What happened?
As I said in the show, I know it loves the headlines, so I thought I'd play to that and be like, I was involved. So I was working volunteer on the first aid squad, as it was called, but like EMS, called 911. We show up. So I was like a teenager. They have like a cadet program. So I was like 16 or something like that. You could start riding on calls. And it was just a guy and his girlfriend, and she stabbed him up at like the local mall. And he was all like, oh, I got stabbed up. And she was there like with him. Like it was just like a little pocket knife. And she like stabbed him a bunch. She got mad at him for something. And he was just like, it's not a big deal. She just stabbed. Well, it was outside. I don't know where it happened.
It was a gag knife.
Listen, it probably wasn't on the Fortune off side. That's too upscale. It was probably Macy's.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I would guess. It was a Macy's or a Sears. And I remember it because it was like, he was like, it's fine, it's not a big deal. And she was kind of like, don't make me stab you again. And she was like still riled up about it. And the cops were there, obviously. And then as I'm like my job was basically just like hold the clipboard and like take the names and like, are you allergic to medicine, blah, 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 blah. And then in the middle of it, she just started running. She just ran away. And then they started chasing her. And we're like, there she goes. Yeah. And he was like, I'll see you later. It was very like, this isn't a big deal. Yeah, she stabbed me. It was just a tiny knife. And the police were like,
it's fine.
They were like, this is, you might have, we might have to arrest you for this. And she just ran away. And I was like, this is wild. Anyway,
we might have to arrest you for stabbing your boyfriend.
I went home, started RPing my ass off, and that's
right.
Oh my God!
I was,
Jesus. How many? So wait. So it wasn't a big knife. How many times did?
No,
like multiple times.
Multiple times, yeah. But it was like a Swiss Army knife, like a little one. That's why he was like, she just, and she was like, fuck. It was just some sort of like spat. And
God.
I think somebody else called 911, not like either one of them. Somebody in the mall was like, that
they didn't want anything
right.
to do with it. They were fine.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. Every time there's a stabbing, there's a new sale at Macy's. I don't care. So before we get to Jordan, I'm very interested about Jordan's. Before we get to Jordan, we're going to go to Eric. So Eric was the one that the audience are trying to guess. He got run over the day before his 21st birthday. Michael claimed that it was about him. He said he just ran over his foot and stuff like that in his story. How bad really was it, and what went down with that? Eric?
I can tell it really fast too. My car blew a head gasket,
perfect.
so I didn't have a car. And I had to go to class because it was finals week. My birthday's in May, so it's finals week. I borrow a bike from my vegan roommate Paul, who sells and repairs bikes. So I borrowed a bike. I rode it to school. I'm on campus, Cal State Fullerton, on campus, going from not even one side of the street to the other, just like down a little sidewalk. There's, the in and out for like the parking structure, and then up the next part of the sidewalk. I ride the bike, and a car who's at a full stop, I'm in front of them, they just start going. And they just roll over my foot, like my ankle. Like I have a bad ankle now because of this. Rolled over the entire bike in my foot, but it was in slow motion because I just remember going, wait, stop. And I just go down like this.
Oh no!
And so they rolled over my foot.
Funny.
My ankle swelled up
like Austin Powers.
huge. Yeah, they took me to the hospital. I ended up not breaking anything. I think I have a problem in my ankle though, so I have to get that looked at. But I actually ended up getting a ticket, a moving violation ticket, because I was riding my bike on the wrong side of the road. So I had to pay $110 to get run over by a car on my before my 21st birthday.
Here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Then did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, I don't ride bikes anymore.
Yeah, good.
You gotta be careful, dude. Those cars are
He
out there
knows
like
which
sharks.
side of the road.
Fucking,
He knows which side of the road to ride it on.
I thought getting hit by a car was going to be so cool. Like you go over the top like a Tarantino movie, and really it was just like, no. It sucks.
So that's what
Damn, dude.
because when Michael
It's a
was telling
shame.
his lie about the story, he said the car ran over his foot, so he nailed that. But he was like, it was fine. If a car runs over your foot, almost assuredly you're gonna break something or something's gonna get fucked
No, that
up.
happens all the time. I know people that got
Yeah.
run over like that, and they're like,
Really?
"Ow." It's a weird science. Yeah,
It's a
I
weird.
played off.
It's a weird
Listen, I don't know how tires or feet work. Okay, I just know it's happened. And I was
Crazy.
like,
Good
"Yo,
boxing
did you just get run
reference from
over?"
Jordan.
And they're like,
So there you go. There's my best up.
So
I
you
have a
didn't
bad
break
ankle.
anything though,
Did
but
you-
it just swelled up.
Yeah, it was
Did you
huge, and
pass
I think I
your
have
finals?
some tendons and ligaments that are all fucked up now, so I have to get like an MRI. I'm like in my mid 30s, so now it's been like 15 years, so it's like
"Yeah,
it's been
okay."
13 years.
You wish.
Yeah,
So
right. Wink.
I gotta go get it. I'm not
I'm in
playing
my
into that joke. So I gotta go get it looked at. But yeah, that's it. So celebrating my birthday was just hanging out at home with my vegan roommates, and we got really drunk. That's it. It wasn't exciting.
But did you pass the finals?
Oh yeah, I actually didn't go to that final, and the teacher still gave me an A because it was like it was a radio TV film thing, and I was already doing so well in the class. She's like, "It's fine, don't worry about it."
Whoa,
Yeah,
he
if I thought
aced
you're
it.
fine.
And then,
Whoa.
5 years later, he celebrated the millennium.
I had to sleep
Okay.
with teachers to get that treatment.
Oh, yours is better. Yours is better.
Look at you now.
But I want to hear about Jordan's thing. I want to hear about Jordan's weird thing.
Okay, so yes, all right. So
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to know?
so the RP, the
What's weird about it?
playing The Legend of Zelda in AOL chat rooms, I knew was gonna be believable from Michael because he's got the tattoos and
yeah, I was
everything.
hoping Michael was going to get it.
Could be believable from Jordan. And I was like, if Eric gets it, I don't know what he's gonna do. And you really ran. I was so happy you ended up getting it. You really ran with it in a great way.
Yeah, you actually
but
went
yeah.
far off.
Knew it.
But,
Oh, wow.
but that is about Jordan. So Jordan, what led to it, and how did those RPs go down and such?
So when AOL came out, and like I was like in 3rd or 4th grade, and so unsupervised we would go on AOL chat rooms and stuff.
Unsupervised.
Eventually we found our way to the this is like me and my brother found our way to like the user created chat rooms, and in those you could just like title it whatever, and there was like a group of people who were like, they would call it like, venues from locations from The Legend of Zelda, and then they would just like do what Eric said, like they would either like play a character from the game, or they would make up their own character, and like like the old school, everyone uses asterisks now to be like action thing. It's like laughing asterisk. It was double colons back then in the late 90s, early 2000s. And that's how you would denote like an action, and then anything out of that was dialogue. And then if you did parentheses, that's out of character, and you're talking.
This guy
out of character.
RPs. Yeah.
No kidding. Jesus
Still
Christ.
does it to this day. Still on AOL too.
I have friends that I still know who I met doing this that live like in Washington and Virginia.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Of course.
What was your character? What did you RP personally?
I was not as clever as Eric. I was not Raymond. I was just Link. But
You were
but I
Link.
did
Wow,
have
I
other
bet that was-
characters.
I bet that was a popular one, huh? In the Zelda RP world. Link.
I did have other ones, and you can change character by changing your the color of your text. So Link obviously was green text, and then like my other characters were like red text and stuff. So like with like 2 or 3 people, you could have like full scenes of multiple characters and stuff.
Right.
And
So cool.
and
I would have
it,
been the butterfly. Was it Nani? What am I thinking of?
Okay, you're close.
No, yeah, you're right.
Help me out, Michael.
You got it.
Yeah, it's a small butterfly. That's your grandmother.
Butterfly.
Little flying nani.
And it's the Japanese word for what?
And you
I'm
go,
close.
my nani,
I
my
must be
nani.
This isn't
Navi
Spyro
Fairy.
the fucking dragon. Get out of here, Jeremy. Ridiculous.
I used
Damn.
to RP
And now,
that.
Jordan,
We
follow
go in there,
up.
fuck
When-
lizards.
When did it get sexy?
Yeah, when was it hot?
Did it get
Oh.
sexy? Did it?
You know it did.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, I was an innocent young boy, and everyone else doing it was innocent young people, and it
Okay.
never got. Yeah, sorry.
Liar.
Well,
Never did-
And
never
Jordan
did
is the
decipher.
liar.
Yeah, no kidding.
People were in there fucking.
Look at the
as
monkey.
Ganon
Monkey's
and
going
stuff.
nuts,
It was
dude.
happening.
I mean,
Monkey
there
knows.
probably were people, who would like go like, who would, like,
whoever
do,
they are.
do that stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I mean,
They
not
lived in
my group of
Washington. They
people.
lived in Virginia. Who knows who they could have been?
Can I point out when Nick laughs or is shocked at something, he covers his monkey face. Like he literally
I like
does,
when he does this.
over his monkey.
Well, you see, Jeremy, what you're getting is you're getting months of practice
We had
for
to
an
train him to
audio
do this.
podcast.
Yep.
Right.
He's been doing
I
this
don't-
for months. When you can't see him do it, it's just for us. And
My
now
experience
finally,
with
there's a
Space
visual
Jam-
component.
I had a little bit in a van on a camera with you guys where I just heard Nick laughing in the background, and Michael would
Perfect.
pop
Yeah,
his
you
head
didn't get
in
to
like
see him.
perpendicular to the floor and laugh at things. And then the other thing I had was I think you gave Jeff the leftovers of a Popeye's chicken sandwich, who then took a bite and offered the rest to me. That is all I have left.
How was
That's
it?
all I have of Face Jam.
People died
it was
for that
great.
sandwich. How was it?
It was
Yeah.
great, dude.
Yeah, you remember when
there was a
somebody
man
died
for
getting the Popeyes chicken sandwich? Never forget that somebody
Well,
died
I'll tell you this,
getting the
they
Popeyes
died
chicken sandwich.
and not getting it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that.
they'll
Now
never
in the
know.
Northeast,
Now
there ain't no
they're a
Popeyes
ghost.
here.
There's no Popeyes there?
There's no Popeyes, dude. I don't got
I'd
any
kill
more Popeyes.
for that chicken sandwich.
What?
Right.
What do you? There's Popeyes in the Northeast. Maybe not where you are. I
Not
used to
near
eat
here.
Popeyes.
No, not in Massachusetts. They don't got Popeyes.
Don't claim the whole Northeast, Jeremy. Slow down.
I'm
okay?
claiming
I
the
like it.
whole Northeast don't got
Oh
Popeyes.
my God, he's taking
And a
over.
chicken
He's
sandwich
voted
is a
most likely to
revolver to
take
the
over
back
the
of the head.
world.
All
Just
right,
get two
people.
like Dunkin' Donuts and smack some chicken in the middle.
There's
It's the
one
same
in
thing.
Roslindale.
There it
There's
is.
one in Worcester. There's one in Everett.
Worcester? Is that what you just called
Yeah.
it?
Worcester.
No.
Yeah,
Worcester.
Worcestershire.
You ever had
Oh,
any
Michael
Worcester
nailed it.
sauce?
Worcester.
Worcester. Oh, Worcester. Whatever. There's a C.
Worcester.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's
what's
a
worse
C
than
and an
that?
R, but we ignore both of those.
Your
That's
state's
just
fucked
good.
up.
Just Worcester. Hey,
Yeah, but there's no Popeyes in the whole Northeast now. They eradicated
I've-
them.
I'm not going to go
I've
into
been to
Worcester to get
Boston.
Popeyes. I don't want to die before I even get the Popeyes. That's the only reason I'd go into Worcester.
That's the only way to
I've,
live.
What about Dorchester?
You gotta
that called
read,
That is,
like,
that
read it
is
before you
pronounced
say it.
Dorchester.
Oh, okay.
you did get that one. You did get that one. Well done.
I've
What
been to
about this one?
Boston and only recently learned that it's a
Folkestone?
coastal city. I didn't know that Boston was coastal. I didn't know that.
It's
Yeah,
not.
the
Right?
I thought
harbor.
yeah,
Harbor.
I didn't know
I
that.
mean, it's sea adjacent. It's not coastal.
No way. There's a
What's wrong, Mike?
Popeyes coming to the Woodbridge ShopRite complex.
Bro.
Crazy. I used to work there.
Damn.
Oh,
is that
that's
where you
where
saw
the
it stabbing?
GameStop was. No, that's the mall. This is the grocery store.
Oh, okay.
I don't know when they're coming to the Burlington Mall. You talked about it earlier, Michael.
Oh,
You were talking about like Mall Cop. Someone was talking about Mall Cop, Paul Blart,
the Jordan.
and I was like,
You're talking
Oh, I
about
mentioned
Paul
Paul
Blart.
Blart. Yeah.
yeah, it was like hometown
I mentioned-
represent.
I mentioned Paul Blart, and then you said,
Or
"I bet
Blarton.
that place is a ghost town."
Yeah, I was like, I haven't seen that place since COVID. Obviously, I bet there's no
And
one
then
there.
I said,
I
I
bet
hope
Kevin
so- I
James
hope
ain't
so.
scooting around the hallways like a champion. Anyways, thanks for watching Chump Change, everybody.
was
I
this
wanna
a
thank
show?
you very much for yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
we were
I don't
recording,
know.
I thought
we
we
were
were just
recording
saying that.
all of that. Can you believe that shit?
Every single piece of that was recorded. I looked over, that
Wow,
was
dude.
10 minutes. It's 17:28 now. Something happened.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
how face cam
Dak
goes.
the
had-
monkey's
had to
got-
sit there for
the
15
monkey
minutes.
has gone red.
Yep.
I need to point
Oh,
out. I don't know when
He's
that
fucking
Yeah,
happened.
oh, he's
crazy
getting
right
that-
now.
Dude, he's getting watch your balls and watch your face because he'll rip them
Oh
off.
shit!
Oh.
Oh my god! Yo, the monkey's
Wrap
going
it up,
nuts.
wrap it up, wrap it up.
He's
For too
flinging. We
long.
gotta
He
go,
starts-
Jeremy.
He starts
Take us
getting
out.
angry.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a first member. Thank you very much for watching
God.
this. And make sure to tune in 5
gets
p.m.
like
Central
a-
Time
oh,
for the next
shit.
episode of Chump on Wednesday, so you can vote along in the chat.
Oh god.
Before the monkey loses it, let's fade it out. Thanks.